Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by and checking out this video on my channel. Today I'm working in my travel sketchbook, and this is something that I don't really do any sketching when I'm out anywhere traveling, or at least I haven't been. I mean, there's been no traveling going on right now, but I like going back through photos of my trips. And so this one in particular is a trip that my family and I took to Europe a couple years ago. We stopped first in Bruges, which is beautiful. I think that was our favorite stop on the trip. Then we went to Paris, and then we finished up in London. And so we made a loop around the different countries and took lots and lots of pictures. And so I decided later on I wanted to do a sketchbook, and I wanted to dedicate this sketchbook in particular to photos from that trip. So here I am working on a page dedicated to the Moulin Rouge. When we were in Paris, we of course had to walk by. Now, we didn't go inside. I didn't see any of the shows. I would love to do that at some point, maybe another time when we go back to Paris. But it's so iconic that we definitely had to stop and get a few pictures with the big red windmill. And I'm really glad that we did. So even though it was only a few minutes long, I still enjoyed it, and I enjoy doing this page. It was pretty simple, and I just went through and sketched it, and then I'm doing all of my inking with my fine liner to get all my lines in, and then I'm gonna go in and paint. So I've started adding color, and I'm just putting in some loose color at first, some light washes and stuff. Doing this kind of painting, I guess it falls under the category of urban sketching or urban painting. I gotta admit, I'm not the best at it. I do admire so many other artists and how they do these urban city scenes, and I definitely want to do more, and that's part of why I'm doing this sketchbook, or this watercolor sketchbook. So I know some of the pieces in here that I've done I've thought were terrible, and some I've been pretty happy with. This one I enjoyed. I went in and I wanted to keep it somewhat loose. That seems to be more of my style. I'm not super detailed and precise, especially with the lines. I know some art, and I love watching it, but the lines are so straight. I just admire how exact it is. I don't know how they do that. Lots of practice, I guess. So hopefully I will get better the more I do this. This piece was great. The Moulin Rouge was a great subject to work on. It had a little bit of the lettering in it that I wanted to work on. It had some nice, really soft, simple areas and some simple straight lines. And so this one was a lot of fun to work on. So I'm just going through. The paints I'm using are a blend of Daniel Smith and some Sennelier, and I think I even have a couple Winsor Newton in there in that palette. It's one that I put together myself, and there's things I like about it, things I don't like about it. I eventually, once some of these paints run out, I plan to swap out some of the colors. It's probably hard to see in this photo I have here, but along the side of the Moulin Rouge, they have artwork of girls in the can skirts and dresses decorating their, it's almost not quite a billboard, but part of their sign. I'm not sure what you would call it, but I was trying to capture a little bit of that on my painting here also. And so you can kind of see that that's where those white and red shapes are I first started with. And now I'm just finishing up adding a few touches with the white gel pen over the lettering and over those plants. Those plants were huge. They were pots as tall as people. But yeah, we're just finishing up here the last little bit, and I'm pretty happy with this page in my travel journal. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.